So the newest grill from Pit Boss has hit the market. We're talking about the 1150DX. Yeah, we're gonna cook on it today, guys. We got some pork tomahawks that's going on this grill today. So if you're with it, let's get it. Now in the last video, I introduced you to one of the newest grills from Pit Boss Grills. We're talking about the 1150DX. This one again is a Lowe's exclusive. In the last video, we got that thing assembled and we did the burn off. Well, today we're actually gonna cook on it. And I thought, why not some pork tomahawks? I had some in the freezer that I got from my local HEB, so why not put them on the grill and run it through its paces for this first cook on the 1150DX. So that's what we're gonna do today. So let's get this thing started by firing up our grill, and we're gonna get it up to temperature. We're gonna go for 275 degrees Fahrenheit today, guys. Okay, so while we got our grill warming up, guys, we've got our pork chops here and we're gonna get it seasoned up. Now my pork chops are nice and tacky already, so I'm not gonna use any binder, but we're gonna start off with that 16 mesh black pepper. If you guys have been rocking with me, you know I love my black pepper, so I gotta put that on there. So we're gonna get that first layer on here, which again is the 16 mesh. Okay, now that we got our 16 mesh black pepper on, we're going with this. That's right, we're gonna use the Pit Boss. This is gonna be the home style pork rub. So we're gonna get some of this put on here. Now this rub has a great heat to it. It's got some sweet to it. We've got some cumin in there. So overall, it's a good, fantastic rub to use. It's got some great flavor to it. And hopefully it's gonna give us a good color on these pork chops. So we're gonna get these pork chops seasoned up and get them on the grill. Okay, so our pork chops here are all seasoned up, and what we're gonna do today is we're gonna reverse sear these pork chops. So I wanna get these up to about 130 degrees before we actually use our flame broiler and sear off these pork chops. So I wanna pay attention to my internal temperature. So today I'm gonna be using my RFX meat from ThermalWorks. And we're gonna go ahead and get this put in here. And we've got this set for 130 degrees. We'll get the other one set up as well. So we've got our ThermalWorks RFX meat put in here. And now it's time for us to get these pork chops on the grill. So let's go. All right, so we are now at the grill. And we are gonna get these pork chops on. And we are actually gonna go with the top shelf today here. Give us a little bit of space between our protein and our deflector plate, because we will get a lot of radiant heat coming off of this deflector plate. So we want to give ourselves a little bit of space, and I may actually get a water pan and put over or underneath these pork chops. We'll see. But we're going to get our second pork chop on here as well. All right, and just like that, we've got our pork chops here onto our grill. We are running our ThermalWorks. This is gonna be for my ambient temperature, just as another way to verify. But again, we've got our RFX meat. It's gonna be sensing the temperature of our meat. 130 is what we're looking for to be able to pull these pork chops. And then, yeah, we'll get this all seared off and we'll get this cooking the books. So let's let these guys smoke and I will bring you back in a little bit. All right, guys, we've been rolling here for a little while and we're just gonna kind of take a look. I did actually add the water pan, as you guys can see here. It was running a little hot based on where I had my ThermalWorks, obviously down here closer to the heat deflector. So I've moved it up here closer to our protein, and I'll insert the graph to show you. Now we're running a lot better on the temperatures. So we're looking okay. I'm showing 108 on this pork chop and 112 on this one. So yeah, everything is going along great, and we're just gonna keep it rolling here. Again, 130 degrees Fahrenheit is what we're looking for our target. And yeah, I'll bring you back in a minute. All right, so we have hit our temperatures on our top tomahawk pork chops here. Now I did go ahead while I was going through this last phase of getting to the right temperature. rotate them around and everything to try and even out the cook. And right now we've got 131 on one pork chop and 128 on the other. It's close enough to that 130 that we're looking for. So we're gonna go ahead and pull these pork chops off, guys. And we're gonna go ahead and get ready to finish off this cook. This is what they're looking like so far. And bring it back here in a second. All right, gang, so we just finished the first part of this cook. We got our tomahawks up to about 130 degrees Fahrenheit internal temperature, and now we're gonna sear them off. So what I've done now is I've opened up my sear plate. I've got my heat cranked up to 470 degrees, just so it can get really hot, and we're gonna sear off these pork chops. Now, I'm looking for an internal temperature of 141 degrees or so. Pull them off at that point, and then they're gonna rest up to get to that 145. They'll probably go maybe a couple of degrees higher than that, but that's all good. But that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna get these pork chops on the grill and we're gonna sear them off. Here again is our tomahawk. So let's get it on. All right, we've got our pork chops off of our grill. We got a good sear on them. We got some good char on these pork chops, which you can't really get on every pellet grill. And that's the beauty of having this flame broil technology on this 1150DX. So let's get into these pork chops. Okay, so here we've got our beautiful pork chops. You can get a good look at that. Again, you got some fantastic charring on these pork chops. Like I said, you can't get that on every pellet grill. And again, you have that flame broil technology so that you can actually expose your proteins to the flame. So fantastic look there. So we're gonna get some of this cut off of here. And man, there you go. Plenty juicy on that pork chop. You can see that drip. So we've got to go in for that taste test on this, guys. Look at that. All right, so let's taste this. All right, here we go. Oh, oh yeah. Now I've got to tell you, this is one fantastic pork chop. The flavors are really bold and coming through. The pepper is hitting on it. The actual Pit Boss rub, fantastic. Guys, this 1150DX did a fantastic job with smoking and grilling these pork chops. So if you're looking for another pellet grill or an upgrade to the pellet grill you've got, 1150DX, I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. Definitely go check it out. The links will be down below. And y'all gotta go. I got pork chop to get into. So I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. And hey, if you enjoyed what you saw here, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and enable the bell so you get the notifications as well. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Until then, check out the video I got listed right here because I'm telling you, you're gonna love it, and subscribe to the channel. Peace.